All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic episode of your show. That's right, it's the Kickout Crew. I want to welcome everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed last night. Spoiler on that, but hope everybody enjoyed, the previous episode, whenever the hell that was, and hope we can get kind of back in the swing of things, a little normalcy in this chaotic world, as they say. But want to thank everybody there. Please follow us on social so we can get that train rolling again, and we'll try to keep up with some social posting somehow. But that being said, I have talked way too much, and as you can see, we got quite the crew here today. And there's a little special person down there. Well, I guess he's north of all of us, but I'd like to introduce everybody to Mr. Michael Gallagher. So, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Gallagher, and take it away.
Hello, guys. Thank you. I am so honored to officially be part of the Kickout crew. I've been like a pig in shit thinking about it. When Mike Whitaker told me about the name of the continuation of the podcast, I was like, yes, like done. A little about me. I'm from the I'm from New York. Moved out to Post Falls, Idaho, about 10 years ago. Been here ever since. I'm a single dad of two boys, 13-year-old and a 7-year-old. Um, Big wrestling fan like these guys. Known everybody for about 4 or 5 years. And I am just excited as heck to be on the show. So thanks, guys.
It's a pleasure to have you, man. It really is.
Well, you look familiar. It feels like you may have done some work in the past.
Yes, so that's a good question. So previously, I was part of the Zip Code Bros with my man Ben Jones, Jimmy Sorensen, and Adam Jefferson. Um, we talked about different wrestlers topics from week to week, and we had a Q&A session, and then we always had our own segments. But the I will say our highlight was our 200 views for our Dusty Rhodes episode.
There you go.
That was a peak. That was our WrestleMania moment.
There you
An American Dream.
go. Looks like we got another famous person over here with Ref Adam. No longer Adam from Bama.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, baby.
Hey,
Yeah. I've been hitting the roads here lately. Um, as we record, it's what, the 11th. So I've already got 4 shows for the year, 3 different promotions. About 15 matches left already. So I got 3 more coming up this week. Like I said, as we record. So 2025 was a good year. I stayed busy. I think I drove over 11,000 miles, um, 80 different shows, and I think 17 different promotions.
whoa.
Nice.
So staying busy, and then this year starting off great, and hopefully I can keep it up, man. But I'll be on here whenever I can.
Well, we can't wait to hear the more excitement that you got going on.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
And,
you're busier than the. God, I don't know, fuck. You're busy.
he's
Hey,
all
Adam.
over.
Adam. So one question I want to ask is, when you come on, like we're for FaceTiming, I mean not FaceTiming, Zooming, and you come on and you kind of give us like some behind the scenes stuff on the reffing. I would love to just kind of pick your brain as we go through the show here and there.
Perfect. That's fine, man. Hell, if y'all were recording, like if I'm at a show and y'all, if y'all recording that night, usually have an intermission during the shows. And if I've got 10, 15 minutes I can spare, I will jump on, and hell, I might even have a buddy or two, just to say
I
hello.
love it.
It sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I think we tried that. Did we, guys?
Yeah, we tried that last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Whoops.
What happened?
Somewhere in the deep interwebs that episode is because it ain't on my computer. I'll tell you that much.
But I will say, Adam, you give a great point of view of as a former wrestler and a current referee that I don't think a lot of people have. So I think it's again so excited to be part of the show, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I started wrestling back in 2001, And as a fan, you watch it a certain way, but then when you start doing the training and you learn some of the ins and outs of it, you start watching it a different way. But then when you start reffing, you start watching more of the referee than you do the match. So it's been a crazy transition, but I mean, I enjoy it. I get to watch a lot of good referees on WWE, AEW. I've met most of the referees on the AEW. Matter of fact, this past weekend I was down there in Mobile with Scott Armstrong. So it's pretty cool to be down there reffing matches and having him in your ear, telling you what to do, what not to do, and
Hey, Adam, why don't you give the people who may not know who Scott Armstrong is, why don't you give them a little quick bio about him?
okay. So Scott Armstrong is part of the Armstrong family. Their dad, Bullet Bob, was real big down in South Alabama. I think they grew up in the Georgia area, the Marietta area, and then started running the Pensacola area. So he helps another guy named Brent run a show down there in Mobile. Scott, has brother. He was a referee on WWE for years. I think he was TNA. Um, he's done his time. He's been around the business a while, and plus his brother Road Dogg is currently in WWE. So the Armstrong family is wide and damn good wrestlers and even better people.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, one thing, Adam, we are all very proud of you, man. Like you said out there was was it like 2 years ago at Top Guy Weekend or
Yeah,
whatever it
it
was,
was it
and
was June, wasn't it?
yeah,
Something like
and
that.
After
you hit
Tom
those.
Pritchard come in.
Yep, you hit those ropes a couple of times, and that bug bit you.
Yeah, it
And
got me.
next thing you know, you're traveling around,
And
hitting
thanks to
one, two,
Amy and
three.
Megan for kind of getting that ball rolling because they both are like, why don't you try refereeing? And I swear it lined up because when they suggested that, I reached out to New South Wrestling, which we know my good friend Cabana Man Dan, he just retired last month, but he's one of the co-owners of New South. And so it was just dumb luck. We did the Dr. Tom Pritchard thing at Rocket City, which I've been blessed to referee for Barry a few times there. So I got to meet the promoter there and referee for him a few times. But I want to say that was June, and then May, June. I don't remember the exact date. But by July, there was a position open for referee, and I was already refing.
Yeah, see,
So the timing just couldn't have been no better.
and it worked out perfect for you, man.
And
Look
I've
at
been
you
wide open
go,
ever
and
since, man.
I know we say another couple of weeks we might see you on the big screen.
I'm trying, man. I've gotten to know Daniel Spencer from TNA. He also does OVW, and
Mm-hmm.
there some of these guys can't guarantee you nothing, but all I can do is show up, and that's
Yeah,
how it happens, man. You can't do nothing unless you show up.
that's right.
Then nobody's going to call you, especially a referee. They're not going to call you and say, "Hey, man, we'd love to have you to come to our show," because Alabama referees, there's not a lot of them, and I was blessed to win the 2025 Referee of the Year for Alabama,
Hey,
and then win it for New South as well. So
hey.
2 awards in the same year was pretty awesome.
Two-time
Right?
2025 Ref of the Year.
But Georgia is another ball game. They have so many good referees, and it's hard to get bookings out there because there's so many good ones. I mean, I can stay here 5 minutes and tell you 8 or 10 good ones,
There you go.
and there's it's different. Alabama and Tennessee's got some good ones. So getting bookings in other states is hard. I've been blessed to be able to referee Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, um, Texas, Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna try to get Kentucky this year, which is
Nice.
OVW. So
Or, man.
it's hard getting bookings in other states, but it's been fun.
Adam, who's your Mount Rushmore of referees?
Oh shit! Number one, Mike Chioda.
Yeah.
Easy.
I have a ring worn one of my ref shirts. You can't see it, but right here I got him to sign it. And I actually send him matches of mine for critiques, and he'll call me. We'll talk about it, and he's my number one. I know everybody loves Earl Hebner, but Mike Chioda's always been my number one.
I would agree with that.
Hebner number two. I am a huge fan of Scott Armstrong, because just working with him just made me a bigger fan of his.
It's
So
awesome.
there's 6 or 7 guys I can name, but those are the three that are on the top tippy top of
That's great, man.
my Mount Rushmore.
Thank you.
And Tim White, I wish I could have met him, but like I said, I've had the pleasure of meeting Mike. I know Mike real well. It's crazy being a 13-year-old kid watching WWE during the Attitude Era, and then knowing that not this past Christmas, was Christmas before, I'm sitting there messaging Mike Gill to tell him Merry Christmas, and he sends one back.
That's
That's
awesome.
It's
unbelievable,
crazy to
man.
think, man.
That's just
It's been a blessing. It really has.
that's awesome. And you deserve it, man. You do. You really do. You busted your ass getting in there and
Appreciate it, man.
doing all that. So you deserve it.
It's
Very
been
much.
So
awesome.
speaking of Road Dog, I just got a quick message from Ben Jones. He can't run into right now. He's working, but I likened Ben and I coming on a lot like the New Age Outlaws joining DX.
Yeah, we got us three, and then got two coming in. That'll work. I like that.
Mhm.
Who's X-Pac?
I was sitting there going to say the same thing.
Mikey's
Mike's X-Pac. Yeah.
Mikey's X-Pac. You're Triple H. Ref Adam. Let's see.
I'll be Sean. Why not?
You're not China. I'll give you HBK.
I'll be
Yeah.
HP. Yeah, I'll be Sean. Why not?
Oh, cute.
I'll be the best of
Oh,
all time. Why not?
No, Mikey is definitely the kid.
Yeah. And I guess my turn.
Yeah,
Well, let's see. With me, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm just keep on going. As y'all know, for like past year or so, I've been had all the other personal issues going. Been fighting for my kids. I finally, on my birthday that week, got full sole custody of my two girls. So just been kind of working as a dad and getting all that stuff situated. And, we're just living our best life that we can right now. We go day by day and night by night. That's how we do. Then I got my son. He turned 15 a couple months ago, just got his learner's permit. And I swear, I think they should make it legal for you to be able to drink while you're riding in the car with a teenage kid. Boy, that thing's nerve-wracking.
but officer, I'm in the back seat.
If only. So we're having fun with that. He's doing his little wrestling in high school. Just had a little tournament the other day, got second, in his. And he's just moving on his time, So besides all that, it's the same old, same old.
Nice.
And we got Mr. Elquay. What's going on with him?
Yeah. Working, going amazing. Job is epic. California is just so badass. The West Coast time zone is still I'm a year and a half into this and it's still a transition. Everything's over by the time I get off work. But if I'm off work like on a day like today, I can watch, like a pay-per-view or something and it's over at like 8. So I can still like do stuff afterwards instead of waiting until like 11 or midnight. That's fun. Obviously taking a bunch of trips, all these ad-free shows trips are fun as hell. The Hall of Fame in Waterloo, Iowa. I don't know if anybody's ever been there. The Tragos Luthez Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah.
Waterloo, they have a little, Hall of Fame induction every summer, I think like July-ish. A lot of cool shit there. The museum is really nice too, and they got a lot of real wrestling, as they say, stuff. Like they got singlets from all these Olympians and everything.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's awesome. And they have like some wrestling memorabilia, like they have an original Hart Foundation jacket, just stuff like that. Pretty cool. Bunch of like Kurt Angle stuff. He's autographed
he's
everything.
all
Gave it to him.
yeah, he's all over everywhere.
Oh yeah. But yeah, and then getting ready for Atlanta at the end of the month. Can't go to Saudi to watch the Rumble, but I'll go with my ad-free show friends in Atlanta and watch it with them.
I was looking up something, and they were saying it was cheaper to go to like WrestleMania in Saudi than it was in Vegas, and that's with the plane ticket and everything.
That's insane. Well,
Insane.
That's
I'll
something
tell
to
you,
consider. Let's get our passports.
so a couple of years ago, I'll give you a quick story. Also, a couple of years ago, my ex-wife went to go see Taylor Swift in Amsterdam because it was cheaper to go to Amsterdam than it was to go to New Orleans.
Right.
Holy cow.
So, like, yeah, I get that, man. It's crazy.
Hmm. And I know I was looking up tickets and stuff up there, and they were only a couple $100 for like front good seats.
Which is crazy because it's WrestleMania or the Royal Rumble, rather. Excuse me. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it was the Rumble that I was looking at. It might have
Yeah.
been, might have been WrestleMania for next year. I can't remember. But yeah, no, it was the Rumble. But still, I mean, it was like $400 or $500 for like front row VIP tickets.
Hey.
So I mean, I don't know how they mean. And then the plane ticket wasn't but like $1,200 or something like that, 1,500 bucks.
And to Saudi Arabia, I mean, that's how much I pay to go to New York.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's a round trip ticket.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
that's what I'm saying. That's a round trip ticket. I mean, it worked.
So did you got your passport?
Yeah. I don't even have to pass.
You even have your driver's license?
You know? I won't need to soon.
Gotta get William in there.
Mhm. So, but yeah, so we're all doing good with that. I guess we got, what are we doing today? I think tonight we are going to do a watch along, which I know we don't do a lot of.
Yay!
Do a lot of.
Wait, no, wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. But Gallagher, I just saw shadows in your background.
Yep.
I just saw a shadow on your wall. I don't know what's going on at your house.
And my son.
Okay, I just saw a shadow, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
Oh no, my boys are home. My son Michael's room is 2 doors away, and I banished my youngest to my room upstairs. So Michael is dying to do a run in. I told him, give us a couple episodes. I'll talk to the guys.
Okay, I see him now. Yeah, I just see the shadow, and
He's back there.
Yeah.
that's great. But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It just threw me off.
No.
I didn't see your son. I just saw the shadow. I guess because of the lighting, and I'm just like, oh damn, Gallagher's about to get attacked.
That's the guy who lived in the house before me who died. He still haunts the house.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
He was wanting to do a run in too.
Of course.
Right.
He's like, who the hell's this guy with the
We're a
wrestling?
paranormal podcast now.
It's like,
I
what?
wouldn't be opposed to that at all. That'd be awesome.
But
I just realized all y'all got kids except me. That's dope.
Yeah.
Hell, Adam's got a grandkid.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
granddaughter.
he does.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's happened new since last time you've been on.
Yeah, I got a 4-month-old granddaughter now, almost 5 months.
Honestly.
Matter of fact,
Has
as
it
we
been that
recording,
long?
in 2 days it'll be 5 months.
Jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, so what we're doing today is, I don't know whose fucking bright idea it was, but we're gonna do Braun Breaker versus Goldberg.
Yeah, this is Mike's favorite.
When did they wrestle? I don't understand. When did they wrestle?
Well, that's the thing. You guys asked how they do that. Well, technically, Braun Breaker was not going to go against Goldberg in real life because he knows how much of a bitch he is. He can just destroy him, and all he does is whine and cry. So they had to improvise, and they put it on WWE 2K25. So I want to shout out to our boy MJ5. He goes on YouTube and does a bunch of matches from WWE 2K and drops them on there. So we're going to do a watch long with one of this match, and it was taking place in Saudi Arabia at King of the Ring. We'll say 2025.
In the Neverland, man. Now, since we're watching a Goldberg match, is Mike gonna have to, lock the doors and turn the lights down low? How you love, Goldberg.
Maybe crack a beer, sip it, sit back.
At least we won't have to hear him bitch and cry about it.
So he'll open a bottle of wine, get his bonbons.
Mm-hmm.
What's bad is the fact that Goldberg can't even wrestle in the video game. That's how bad he is to where he still don't know how to wrestle even in the video game.
Huh.
He looks jacked as shit too, I'll tell you that much. They did a good job on this video game making him look a complete like shit brick house. But are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Do it.
Unfortunately.
Change up for it. Ready?
Probably gonna be choppy. Deal with it. Because I don't have a high class computer. So let's get it going though. Oh yeah, the attendance is no one real. And the announcers appear to be Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
You know, as we're watching, we got the badass Braun Breaker coming out.
Dog.
Badass dog.
Dog. Ooh. Ooh.
You know, if I didn't know anything, I would say he's more of a Scott Steiner kid than Rick Steiner.
Dude, he sounds like Scott Steiner.
Sounds just like him.
Yep.
I mean, he's even like
Maybe
kind of
he
built like
is.
him and everything. Yeah.
Maybe he is. Who knows? Who
Mm.
knows what the heck they were doing?
We don't know what happened in, you know,
Yeah. I mean, it is Atlanta. It is Georgia.
right?
Jeez.
And so is Goldberg. Goldberg's from somewhere. Hell, he could be Goldberg's kid, but he knows how to work.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, damn, this is gonna be the only nice thing Mike's ever said, and right at the end, add that little shiv in there.
Womp womp.
That's so good.
We got him.
They make his back look fucking weird,
Yeah.
but I guess he is a professional athlete. Georgia Bulldog, Mike, huh?
Yeah. We'll skip out on that.
So I will ask you this, Mike. Why the hate for Goldberg?
I don't think he respects the business like he should. I think he come in there and granted, you know, when he first came in, they fed him the plate. They kept giving it to him and giving it to him and giving it to him. And he never took it and did what he had to do to get better. He just said, all right, they're going to keep giving it to me. I'm going to keep taking it. And then he started demanding he wanted the same thing, even when he came to WWE.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That's my biggest thing on him.
No, that's a good argument. That's a good argument.
I don't think he ever took the time to learn the business. And
Spear out of the gate.
Ooh, right there.
Goes for the count of 1.
Hey,
2.
we should have somebody should count the spears.
Oh yeah, what was the over under? 30?
30 and a half.
30 and a half.
And I think they may eclipse that in the first 2.5 minutes of this.
Right.
So Mike Whitaker, I mean, I know Goldberg just kind of got thrown in there, and but do you put that on him or do you put that on the management at WCW that just pulled him from the power plant and said, "Hey, we'd love to have you on TV. We'll train you on the way," and he said yes. I mean,
that's not it. It's the fact that after that happened and after he kept on going, he never took it upon himself to learn the business.
Gotcha.
You see, like if he got because he came in, he built, he had everything that they were looking for, much deserved. He was in the right place at the right time. Don't doubt him on that. Don't doubt him for taking that road up there. But I think he should have learned the business on his way up. This is the business that's providing my family. This is the business that's making me who I am. Let me learn it. And I just don't feel he ever did. I mean, like his ring work shows it. It's not like he didn't go to the power plant on the weekends to learn how to do what he had to do. He came in there, did spear, jackhammer, go home. Things would if he knew the business, he would have known then it's not going to be like that for long. Things are going to change. Let me go ahead and do my work. Let me learn. Look at Jade Carter.
Yep.
She came in, could not work. She was, and it's nothing against her, but she had the body, she had the look, she had everything. And look at her now.
Oh, Jade is a star, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
Jade
she
is
also
a star.
put in the work. She went out there and trained and day in and day out, day in and day out. I mean,
And
Jelly Roll has done more training than damn Goldberg.
You got to give Triple H credit though, because right out of the gate, he put him with Naomi and Bianca Belair,
Yes.
and just let her cook, as Sam Roberts likes to say.
Yeah. And
Well,
let
fuck,
her learn what she needs to do.
and Maxine Dupree, she couldn't really wrestle worth a damn, and then she worked her ass off, and then won the belt, from a Becky and all that stuff. That was a good little back and
That's what I'm
forth.
saying. I mean, and even though, and I mean, you can tell, yes, they still need work. And I can't say anything about doing the work. I can't fucking do it. I couldn't take a bump in my life depending on it. But that's their job. That's what they get paid to do. And she busted her ass, to train. And I
She even went to the dungeon.
right. And then like I said, that's what he wanted. He wanted to be that same person a couple months ago, last year when he retired. He wanted to be that same person where he could come in and just do whatever he wants. And then of course you don't get it, and he picks
Spear. Sorry.
he gets right back up. It was a weak spear.
So apparently this is a no rules.
That's what it's looking
Not
like.
anywhere.
Okay.
Oh, he's busting in that knee. Is that a barbed wire bat? Oh, another spear.
Another spear.
I'm keeping a count.
Okay.
Well, that was a Braun Breaker spear. Are we doing spears?
Yeah.
Yeah, spears in general.
Okay,
Yeah.
for the spears for the whole match.
Having watched this match like 4 times now, I can tell you that there's a lot of spears.
Boom. That's a Goldberg move.
Oh, nice power slam.
Right.
So I think I asked you guys yesterday. I'll ask again since we're actually recording. Just
All
kidding.
right.
Just kidding, James. Where you guys see 2025 bringing Braun Breaker? I mean 2026.
I'm telling you, man, I see him as a world title, man. Like, he's going to be up there. Does he capture it? I want to say
Just let it
yes.
slip.
Yeah,
Does he win the Rumble and then beat CM Punk for it at WrestleMania?
man, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd say if he's going to win it, that's where it's going to be at. It's going to have to be at WrestleMania.
Or does Seth come back at the Rumble and throw a wrench into that whole thing?
That right there would be a big old thing.
Yeah.
I think Gunther throws a wrench in it, and Gunther beats CM Punk.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they turn Braun Breaker babyface, and he comes through and he beats Gunther.
I can see that. I'll be okay with that.
Do you think they're gonna give Gunther titles, or do you think they're gonna keep having him beat like guys like AJ Styles and just like have these big matches without a title around there? Like, I don't disagree with you, Adam. I definitely think Gunther will be a champion again. But like, I don't know if he's gonna win the Rumble. I don't know if he's gonna be in the Rumble. Because I think if a guy like Gunther's in the Rumble, why wouldn't he? I would say Gunther's only in the Rumble to win it. And if he's not going to win, why put him in it?
They could put him in at 1, and then they could do like a distract. Look, that's nice ad. So,
oh, Ryan Reynolds, man.
They could put Gunther in there, and then depending on who he's feuding with at the time or whatever, they could do a distraction spot or something to where he gets hit from behind and still make him look strong.
That's a good call too. Maybe Jericho comes out and eliminates Gunther.
There we go. I'd like to see that. And even with Gunther, he does good work and everything else. He's put his work in, but there's just something about him that I'm not a big fan of him.
Okay.
Like, and it's hard for me to pinpoint exactly why. It's just there's something. I don't know if it's more of his personality. I don't know if it's more his promos. I don't know what it is, but there's something there.
Do you his old school nature? Do you think it's a little too dated?
Yeah, that could be it. It could be something like that. It's just there's something there that. I mean, he's good. I'm not saying you don't deserve what he gets. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it's just he's not your cup of tea. It's
right.
Fine. I mean, he's not Goldberg, so I mean, I know you can't. Exactly. And now you only have room at the top for one guy.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Man, I definitely see him getting the title, but from who and how, I guess, is always intriguing.
I think he's good as like the IC champ, give him the, United States Championship. I'm perfectly fine with him being there. World title. I mean, but like I said, they got so many people now that's
I was
up in
gonna
that top
I
tier.
was gonna ask is I think we ask this question every 5 years, but like, is this the best roster of all time?
And that's the thing. And every 5 years, you can ask that question, and every
Yeah,
5 years you can say, yes, this is the strongest one we've had. Like,
it's
I mean,
crazy.
it just they keep dominating it.
Sure. Number four.
Mm. And I mean, of course, NXT is a big, big, big thing to do with that.
Yeah, hell, they're calling up Oba. Is what they said.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see where he ends up, man.
They did a good job shooting his entrance on a Saturday night's main event. They made him look like a star. Like, he's like doing that little strut thing,
Oh,
Mhm.
the
heck yeah.
lights and shit. Like, they did a good job promoting him as like, hey, this is gonna be a person to
Yes,
watch.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, we have him. You have Trick Williams that just came
Oh,
in.
Trick
Yeah.
I
Willie.
mean,
Let's talk about it.
uh, see, and I don't watch a lot of NXT. So I'll watch it every now and then, but like seeing these people come in and I still know who they are. So without watching NXT, I know who they are.
Yeah.
And it's just like every year it's a bigger and badder class that's coming in.
And now that they do the NIL thing, they're gonna actually get like some pretty good college athletes and stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they got all that stuff coming in. There's another one. Another Spirit Gallagher.
Got it. Sorry, I gotta. My boys keep making a lot of noise. I apologize.
That's right. I
I
got
heard
kids.
nothing.
They do the same thing. I tell mine I want to duct tape them. I can't say
I actually tried to do it, but apparently it's frowned upon.
I hope CPS don't listen to this.
Right?
Dude, there's like three people to listen to. I doubt one of them is CPS.
Yeah,
Hey, you
right.
never know.
That's true. No, that's true. It could be that guy.
Yeah.
Man, this is so much fun. Again, thank you guys for inviting me on.
Hey, second time's a charm, huh?
Right?
Oh
Oh,
shit.
we got a little. How many
Wow.
times are they going to throw him through the same table?
Hey, paranormal podcast. See that table?
Right? Yeah, look at that.
And then it just disappears.
Oh my God, he's got the chair. Oh my God.
No, yeah, Booker T there too.
Huh?
Corey Graves.
Byron Saxon.
Oh, Byron. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Man, I will tell you this. I know you don't watch. I know you mentioned you don't watch a lot of NXT, but Booker T and NXT. I mean, he's overbearing sometimes. But like when the guys from NXT come up and Booker T is not like announcing through their entrance, like there's something missing. Like James, did you notice when Trick Williams came out on Friday and like it was just quiet and Booker T, and I just like, where's Booker T?
Right. Yeah, because he would do that. What?
What? Yeah, man. I like it.
Man.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Trick Williams came up from Booker T's school, didn't he?
He might have.
I think he's one of his guys.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, him, Roxanne Perez. I think JC Jane. I think they all train with Booker T.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think you can usually tell the ones that came from his school because those are the ones that he hypes up a lot.
Yeah.
Gut buster.
Good move. Oh.
That
Sorry,
just,
I had to step away a second. So I heard y'all talking about Booker T training folks.
Yeah.
Who'd you say it was? Roxanne and who else?
JC Jane.
That sounds familiar. I know she's getting a lot of spotlight here lately.
Oh, she's the NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, I mean they're talking about moving her up here soon.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna start introducing her the way they've been doing like Evans and Trick the last 6 months. I think they do such a good job with just not throwing people on the roster, with giving them like experience. They introduce them to the fans. Like I think it's been. I was when NXT guys have been coming out lately. I have been actually pleasantly surprised as much how much of the audience knows them.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to think about it.
So JC Jane was actually trained by Jay Lethal, Matt Sydal,
Oh, okay.
and mainly at the Performance Center.
So maybe Booker T just really, really likes her.
Oh, he likes them bad girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another spear. That one came out of nowhere.
Numero seis.
Going up top.
Goldberg on the top rope, huh? That's something.
You know when that happens.
What's that move called, Adam? That is sick as shit.
I looked down for just 1 second.
Oh, it's like he had him like a slam and like backflipped off the top rope.
Like what Scott Hall used to do. You know, put him in his arm. Huh?
The fall away slam?
Yes. Fall away slam.
Yeah, that's what Adam Page does.
Yeah, he holds him, but he does the back flip off the top rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboy shit.
I figured you liked that.
Yep.
I'm trying to move
so one of my workers, got me this like pajama thing. He got me a bottle of sake because we went to a Korean barbecue place one time and got sake. And then my other worker got me a Hangman Page action figure and a Hulk Hogan action figure. Granted, I have the Hangman Page action figure, so now I got two of them. But it's the thought that counts because he's like, yeah, I know you've mentioned this guy, Hangman Page, and then there's a Hulk Hogan one too.
Hey. After another big spear, we got Braun Breaker destroying the old man.
Oh yeah, wasn't that just amazing?
7 spears.
That's bullshit.
7 Sean Spears.
His wife, Cassie.
That's another one.
Oh, that's one of the Iconics, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Roll Tide.
Oh, she's definitely Roll Tide. Which one is that? Is that what was Billy Kay and what was the other one?
No, it wasn't Billy Kay, it was the other one.
Okay. Peyton, was her name Peyton something?
Peyton Royce.
Yeah.
Peyton Royce, yeah.
Yeah, Peyton Royce, that's what it was.
Yeah, my buddy AJ, that was Billy Kay was my buddy AJ's girl. They were great. They would be great in like NXT as like part of like Fatal Influence.
Mm-hmm. Who's this Kip guy? Kip whatever.
Oh, Kit Wilson.
Yeah. Was he part of that other tag, like the tag team?
Yeah.
Yes, boys.
Okay.
Yeah, boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Elton Prince.
Yeah, that's right. And he's injured, right?
I think he's got a pretty bad injury because he's been out for almost a year.
Damn.
Matt Cardona broke Wilson's nose on Friday.
Did it?
Yeah.
What about him getting signed, man? How awesome was that?
Oh, how great! 100%, man. And letting him go as Matt Cardona, that's even better, man.
Hell, it's probably got more name recognition than Zack Ryder now.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's done brilliant things. Like he's just amazing. And he's another one. Like he got fired, he got that go. He went out there, he busted his ass, come back, and look where he's at now.
Yep.
Better than ever.
Yeah.
I met him at one of the indie shows in Florida that he was doing. And he's like this super fucking heel, all the time. Because this is when he was like really heelish. Then I met him. He's nice as fuck. I was like, man, like, what's going on here?
I ran into him in Chicago. Him and Jesse.
Yeah, I was saying he's at Chicago at the Top Guy Weekend.
Yeah, I ran into him in the elevator and couldn't be nicer.
Yeah.
And that was right after you came out there and jumped up on the table and said, "Fuck you, Conrad! Fuck you, Conrad!" And started doing his. Remember, he came out with Cena's music.
Yeah. He's like, fuck this, fuck that. And then I remember he goes, fuck Bruce Pritchard. And we're all like, yeah.
Yeah, that's right after it. That was during his GCW run as GCW champion.
Yeah. Yeah, he couldn't be a nicer guy, too.
That dude even, tore his bicep or whatever that one time, and he was still, like, doing indie shit, still, like, making the name, packing the houses.
He was still going to NWA with a torn bicep.
Yeah.
Always ready.
Right?
Somebody says, "I'll be ready when you're ready."
Amen to that.
I think what we got next on the list is James shit.
James shit.
Well,
James.
there was a list. I didn't get a list.
Yeah, you didn't. Surprise, motherfucker.
I didn't make the list.
It was from the non-recorded episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, from last night when I was busy. Yeah, that makes more sense.
It may or may not have happened. We don't know.
Yeah. See, if y'all would have told me to pause it a lot sooner, then we would have figured out that it wasn't recorded.
Yeah, how did y'all? When did y'all find out it wasn't recording?
What, a little bit after you left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I felt really bad because I was like, man, I wasted all their time. I wasted Adam's time. He's on a show. It takes time out to talk to us, and none of it's on. There's a lot of good shit on there too. None of
shit,
it's on.
pal. There was a lot of good shit on there. But it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we give you a hard time, but like, I remember the first episode of the Zip Code Bros was a fucking disaster. So like,
Well, we had like 150 something episodes to kick out.
no, well,
I think I can get this.
when was the last time? When was the last time you guys recorded?
Shit.
Yeah, been a while.
As a group, or are you talking about like just James and?
Well,
Yeah.
what? Me, Mike, and Devin did something like, God, when was that?
I don't think we ever recorded that, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yeah, but that was still a couple months ago, and that was one of those things
That was a long time ago.
And
All I know was during the show last night, I get a text message. So you available tomorrow? I said, what time? He says, to be determined. So James forgot to hit the record button.
Because the Zoom program on my computer wasn't working, so I had to go to the web page. Because on the Zoom program, you click record, we're going. But on the web page, I clicked record, and I didn't notice that another button pops up to like record to the cloud. So I just clicked record, thought we were good. I was like, man, it didn't ask nobody to confirm it. That's weird. Just kept going.
yeah, because then we were doing something, and then he all of a sudden it popped up like near the end.
Yeah, recording in progress. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we caught the tail end, so sometime in the future you can see the making of Kick-Ass Crew episode.
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
Kick-Out Crew Unreal.
Right? It just shows me.
We'll put that on
I like
Patreon.
look down and start rubbing my head. Ominous music starts playing, then the voiceover. James forgot to hit record. There's an hour and a half wasted.
and then they found out it was not being recorded. Let's find out what they did then.
Probably would have been one of the best episodes ever recorded, too.
Probably.
Now we got to deal with this shit.
Yep. Professional podcast.
That's
I
right.
love it.
Where we're at.
James-ish.
What is some shit? I don't know what some shit is. Obviously, January, for sure. New year, new me, all this, BS. I support people making that decision to start the new year off, like doing the new year, new me stuff. I get it. But hey, why you gotta wait till the first of the year? And why not make and new year, new me? What does it mean? In February, you're just gonna be like, fuck it. I tried it. I tell persistence and initiative go a long way. And like Adam said, it's all about showing up, 99 out of 100, if you show up, because you'll get it done. If you bet on yourself and show up, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to let yourself fail,
A lot of times, with New South, every show, we don't have like a home building. So every show we go to, we got to put the ring together, take it apart, put it together, take it apart, each show. So with us, 9 times out of 10, if you show up, help put the ring together, just grab some ring. If you're a decent wrestler that's had training, they'll find you a spot, whether it's a scramble match, something. You'll be a part of the show. So I mean, it's all about showing up, man.
95% of life is just showing up. It's
just being
it's
there.
showing up.
That's yeah.
being yourself and being present and being attentive and just showing up for life.
Yep.
And that's all. That's all you can do. And let it take you where it takes you.
That's
Yep.
it.
Because every time you take a step, you're walking forward. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro.
You can't just sit back and wait for stuff to be handed to you. You got to go out there and work for it. I mean,
Yeah.
you really do.
A lot of my 20s, I was kind of a woe is me person. And in my 30s, I've just been like, fuck it, man. You just got to take it. And things have worked out kind of decent. You know, I'm 40 now. So I'd say from like 32 to 40, I've progressed more in life than I did from 0 to 32, you know?
Right?
Because I just started like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to go for it.
And you learn as you go.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, we're going to mess up. I mean, nobody's perfect. You're going to mess up. The
Oh,
thing
yeah.
about it is how you bounce back from it.
True.
Right.
That's how you
You
build
can
your
Google
character.
my arrest record. You know what I'm saying? It's all about standing up, you know, moving
We're
on.
not even going to go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, James, that was some good shit.
It was, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good shit, pal.
As always. And Adam, man, you got a segment for us today?
No, because I didn't know I had to. My
Which
segment was
one is
coming
your
into
name?
intermission last night.
Yeah, Adam's intermission.
So anyway, last night I was at a show. I live in Alabama, so I was at a show in a little town close to Birmingham, and it's January, so every promotion is doing a Rumble because it's Royal Rumble season. WWE does it, so everybody else has got to do it, which is fine. December 20th, I was in a Rumble for New South. I actually entered myself, and I eliminated Mr. Jason Esquire, or
Great
the
pop.
one Jason Esquire. I eliminated his ass. Now he's on the internet getting butthurt about how it wasn't right. It's all AI generated. I wasn't a legal competitor. In the state of Alabama, I'm a licensed participant, whether it's a referee, a ring announcer, a competitor, whatever. I'm a licensed participant. So I have video evidence that I threw his ass over. Got pictures of it. He's denying it. He's gonna keep denying it until I gotta show up to one of his shows and let him know what's up. That's what's gonna happen.
No,
But anyway, that's where all that started, was that Rumble. But January we did one last night. So January is the Royal Rumble season. So all I did last night was, when you have an hour long Rumble, you don't want to have 5 or 6 matches. You want to have 2 or 3 important ones and then the Rumble. So I had an easy night last night. As a referee, all you got to do in a Rumble, hey, you're out. Oh, hey, you're out, buddy. Come to find out, I wasn't paying attention. I got hit by a chair.
that
I
sounds
took a
good.
chair shot last night.
God damn.
Yeah, all my shoulder and everything. Yeah, I took a nice little chair shot. But I was trying to break up a fight that happened. Do you remember when Macho Man entered the Rumble? And who was it? I think it was Jake the Snake, was it not? And he jumped over the top rope and eliminated himself to attack him.
Oh yeah.
Was that Jake?
I think so.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I think it was.
That's what happened last night. One of the guys came in that he's been feuding with. The guy he was feuding with was already in the ring. So the other guy comes in, throws him through the middle rope. He jumps over the top to attack him, eliminates himself. So I have to help break it up. He goes off the walls, mad because he eliminated himself, took out 2 of the referees. He threw a chair at one, and then I got hit by one.
Oh.
So,
Man. Well,
other than that, it was an easy night.
You said a lawyer that you call to help you out if you need anything with that, right?
Well, see, lawyers ain't on my good side right now because Mr. Jason Esquire, he was a lawyer. He turned wrestler because he was a shit lawyer. He's from Ohio, and this dude is so bad. He's so bad at being a lawyer.
How
he got
bad
ran out
is
of
he?
Ohio. So he come down to Georgia to train under, Nightmare Factory under Cody Rhodes. And he's a part of that one FW show, but all he does is hold a microphone for all the guys in the group that he's a part of. You don't
No.
want to see this guy in the ring. He sucks. But best thing he does is sing the national anthem and hold the microphone for all the other guys in the group he's in.
So,
So
Adam, I got a legit question for you. So, being a former world tag team champion as you are, um, I know it's been a while since you've been in the ring. Do you have a match or two left in you? And if so, like, do you think, how long could you go before you kind of,
if this Esquire guy just keeps talking shit, he's gonna find out if I got one more left.
all right,
Book it.
I like it.
And I'll leave it at that, Mr.
Right.
J Sun. You spell your name right. It's the letter J and a big sun symbol. What the hell is that?
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah, right.
Because he can't spell his own name, he had to use pictures.
Oh man.
Dude,
Hey.
there's your promo.
Right?
I've
Clip
been
it this.
trashing him on Facebook. I posted
Yeah.
something the other day about, hey promoters, if you need a good guy to sweep your ring or sing the national anthem, Jason Esquire's your guy.
Y'all have had a good social media back and forth. It's been kind of fun to watch.
Oh, and it's just getting started too. It's just getting started.
Well, we are very excited to see what happens and see where this leads.
Oh, it's going to lead to him getting laid out in the middle of the ring. Somebody else counting 1, 2, 3 while I'm pinning his tail to the floor.
That's how we do it.
It would be funny if you pin him and do your own count, like one leg wrapped around, or
Yes,
arm wrapped around the leg, and then you're just like 1, 2, 3, count your own pin.
You know what you should do? You should get like the demon puppet, but make a Ref Adam puppet. So when you do pin him, you can count to 3 with the puppet.
That's not bad. Both of those ideas are really good. I like both of them.
Hit up Harley Cameron, man. She's good.
Oh man, Holly Cameron, just oh yeah.
It was
Oh,
cool
she's a
seeing her in
sweetheart,
St.
man.
Louis.
We got to meet her in St. Louis. She's amazing.
So I got a great story about her tag team partner Willow.
Yeah.
So Willow Nightingale's parents are from Long Island, and my uncle Darren is a bit of a rock star among the Long Island cover band scenes, and he's wrote a lot of his own stuff, and he's really good. So her parents go to see my uncle play, and they became friends. So a couple months ago, I went back to New York, and during my my grandmother's birthday party, they came over to the hall we were having it at, and me and my son Michael got to FaceTime with Willow Nightingale.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, yeah. And her mom brought Michael an 8x10 signed to Michael from Willow, and
Oh,
yeah, man.
cool.
We spent
awesome.
20 minutes bashing Double J. It was great.
Ain't nothing better.
It was great. I'm like, Double J's my boy, and she was like, it was really cool.
You know,
See,
that's
Cabana
awesome.
Man knows Willow pretty well. He's had matches with her.
Oh no way!
And he puts her over. She's the real deal, and she's a sweetheart. And what you see on TV is what you get. That's her 1000%. He's
Yeah,
nothing but good things said about her.
I could attest to that. I mean, and her parents are like, I wound up hanging out with her parents like the entire party, and they're just like her dad's a good guitar player, so he played a little with us, so it was really cool.
That's awesome, man.
What was that? What was the pay-per-view in St. Louis? Adam, do you remember what it was?
I sure don't.
I don't either. But when Willow came out, man, you want to talk about over? That whole crowd was fucking screaming, doing the clap thing, like they were going nuts. Because
Was it
we
World's
were up
End?
in like, was that?
Was it World's End?
I think so. Was
Sounds
it?
familiar.
Oh,
Whatever.
when she beat Mercedes, was that the one you're talking about?
I think she was in a tag team at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, way over.
Dude, her what did it for me? Like not that I thought she wasn't good. I always thought she was very good, but what really put her over for me was a blood and guts match, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that blood and guts match, the women's blood and guts match was like, I still get chills when I think about Shafir throwing the friggin' mirror in Tony Storm's face.
That shit was crazy.
I probably showed every single friend I have that clip.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestle Dream.
That's what it
Wrestle
was.
Dream, yeah, Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream. I need to start with the W. I just can't remember which one.
Yeah.
I about man when they announced that we were going to that pay-per-view, I about shoved my dad out of his chair. They're like, you guys are going to the comedy show tonight. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's what's up. What's up? He's like, and then Wrestler's Dream tomorrow. And Conrad just holds up a stack of tickets. He's like, you guys are going to that too. And I turn to my dad and I go, boom, no way. Like, scared the shit out of him. He's like, damn, son.
Did they have y'all sit next to each other, or
They
y'all?
had like different sections you could choose. They had like 6 seats in each section, give or take.
Okay. Oh yeah,
That's cool.
that's what I'm talking about.
It was nuts.
All right. Well, next on this, I think we got what else you watching? So what? This is just spin off of a Devin demographic.
Shout out Devin.
Shout out to our boy Devin. Just there's something else on TV you guys been watching, or a show, or whatever.
HBO Max has a bomb ass Billy Joel documentary that was really good.
Oh, cool.
Not really.
Yeah. And I watched that Elway documentary on Netflix. That was really good.
No way. Did you see the Bruce Springsteen one yet?
Not yet.
That's a pretty good one. I seen that one. I'm not a big fan of his music. Like I like his music. I'm not a big fan of it, but that was a good one.
I know a guy that's a big fan. Shout out Alba.
Yeah, shout out.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's the reason why I watched it.
Yo, can I tell you, speaking of Alba, I haven't been able to really, my buddies are big Mets fans, and the Mets home network is SNY, and Alba's on SNY. So whenever he's on or he does a segment, I send it to my buddies because like I'm so proud for him, and it's so cool to see him like not only on television, but like on television of a network of my favorite team. Like he reports on my favorite team. And it's just it would be like if Alba was a reporter for the Cowboys, right? It's like it's so freaking cool and good for him, man.
Yeah, he does good.
I always liked Alba.
Yeah, I love that guy.
That show, it's Jeremy Allen White plays in it.
Yeah, the Springsteen movie, right?
Huh?
The Springsteen movie, right?
Yeah.
I
mean, he does fantastic in that movie. I also watched one the other day. It's a little short series called His and Hers. That was a good one. That's more like a mystery thriller type deal. That was a good show. And that ending will snap you back in a heartbeat.
Is that the one with Matt Franco? Or am I thinking of something different?
No, it has it's I can't remember his name offhand. It's actually Kurt Angle's nephew. Or nephew-in-law.
Oh, John Barenthal.
John Barrett, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He plays in it.
Cool.
It's a damn good show. I mean, I watched it. I think there's like six episodes of it, something like that. And I watched the whole thing in one day.
Oh, that's cool.
It was definitely a good episode.
I know the Righteous Gemstones had their last episode since we recorded last. They have like 4 seasons on HBO. Fucking hilarious show. God, Baby Billy, shout out. He's awesome. But yeah, it's got like John Goodman. It's got Adam Devine. Whoever that Walter Gaga is or whatever, the guy that he plays Baby Billy.
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah,
that show is really really funny.
So I'm still everything Marvel. I'll pop in and out. So whatever that is. But have you guys seen Chad Powers yet?
No. I heard something about that one though.
So Chad Powers is what the heck's his name? Glenn Powell. He was a former, let's call him Johnny Manziel, right? He was a Johnny Manziel type of guy, and he decides he wants to go play football again. So he makes a prosthetic face and plays football at like a D2 school. And it's about that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good.
Oh, I have to check that one out.
Yeah, I think that's an Omaha production, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The Peyton Manning kind of did that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll be honest, I've been addicted to basketball lately too, man.
Wimby.
Yeah.
Well, I was up there for the college. We got the SEC championship, and Ole Miss took us out.
Yep.
But
we got to get. Well, I mean, does anybody beat Indiana?
No.
Not yet.
No, Indiana's going all the way.
Miami, I think's had a good Cinderella run, but I don't see Indiana. I can't see Miami beating Indiana, especially the way they just
it's in Miami though.
Yeah,
that's the thing,
I would love to see Miami go.
Everybody thinks that Indiana's just going to run them over. I think it's going to be a damn close game. I think Miami will play them close. But
Hmm.
I think Indiana, because they've got a bunch of big guys, I think they'll just end up pulling away fourth quarter.
It'll
But it's
be
going to
a
be closer than what everybody thinks.
I
Right.
hope.
be
That's
a
what.
badass Disney movie in the future. That's for sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope it's a good game.
I mean, Andy, they've been killing their teams lately. I mean, even like with Alabama and everything. I mean, they've just been walking dry.
Yeah,
I
they
really think this
mollywopped
is.
Oregon.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, that was something.
I
I
mean,
was at work, so
I
I couldn't
wasn't
check the
ex- I
score. But I'm
wasn't
like,
expecting
no
that.
way.
it was a
Yeah.
game for like 5 minutes.
Right.
See, at least the Georgia Ole Miss game was a damn good game.
Yeah.
I mean, it come
Yeah. I
down
mean,
to
I
like
came
the
down to
last couple
final
of minutes.
seconds. So that's kind of
Um,
games I like watching.
I've been watching on Paramount. It's Landman.
Oh man, I love that show.
I heard
I
great things
love
about
that
Man,
that.
show.
it's amazing.
I just watched that one the last episode right before we hit
I
record.
did too. I watched it earlier today. Yeah.
That's the best thing Jerry Jones ever did. Was his
So
appearance in Ant-Man.
what's the premise of the show? I know Billy Bob Thornton's the main guy. What's the premise of it?
Like oil, isn't it? I haven't
Yeah,
Yeah,
watched
it's,
it.
they
it's
run like oil company.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's mainly just oil rigs and stuff in Texas. Billy Bob Thornton, John Hamm, um, who it's doggone it,
Elliot, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, Demi Moore.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. That's all
But
okay.
he's like a vice president of John Hamm's oil business. I mean, like a multi-million-dollar business. They've got the big oil pumps, everywhere, and not without giving out too much. It's just the daily stuff you deal with, being a multi-million-dollar company dealing with the oil fields and the oil company.
And Billy Bob Thornton is Billy Bob Thornton. Like think of
Oh,
like
he's so
fixing a
good.
bad Santa in there.
And who's the
Not the
blonde chick
drunk, but
from the blonde chick from the Final Destination movies? Uh
Oh, Ali Lauder?
Allie Larder.
yeah.
Yeah, oh my God. Oh, roll tide. Roll tide.
Yeah.
On her.
So it sounds like I know what I'm watching when I get off of you
Yeah,
guys.
man.
I know
It's
my
definitely
mom is a
good.
big fan of that show. She's like, "Have you watched it yet?" I'm like, "Nah." She, "You're missing out." She loves it.
I'm telling you, it's a good one. So, and then did y'all jump on the Stranger Thing
I
train?
was in my
Not
head. I
yet.
was like, nobody has mentioned Stranger Things. I haven't watched any of it. I haven't
I
seen
haven't
I'm
watched any of it yet.
trying. I heard once you get past the second season, it's better. I've just started the third season and I'm trying.
Man, it does. Listen, I didn't watch it probably until the third season came out. Right around there, William was watching it, and then I just kind of I started watching it just so and try to catch up with him so we could have something to watch. And then like the last season of it, man, it's just been off chain. Like, we rewatched everything right before the fifth season came out. And then, like he was down at his mom's for Christmas when the last episode came out. So I waited and waited and waited. And I got him. I said, okay. I said, we're ready to go. I said, we're going to go home. I said, we're going to do something. And then we're going to watch the last one of it, Stranger Things. He's like, I done watched it. I'm like, you're a fucking
You're
dick.
like, come on, man.
I waited 3 days for this. I stayed off of Facebook so I would not know what's going on it. So I can watch it with you.
I give you two ones that I recently watched that I love. And the first one I was really indifferent about it at first was Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah.
I got graphic and it was like it's effed up. Like there's no better way to explain it's effed up. And I think Peacemaker is the best fucking show on television right now.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't get enough John Cena.
It's funny. I do like it. I watched all those, but
Well, I like that. I like that James Gunn. At first it was just the Peacemaker and that was it, but then he took over the DCU and now he's able to kind of make it his own. So I love
Right.
how he incorporated it into the DC universe.
Yes. Yeah, I
And,
do like how they do that. And
it was great. It was great. And I don't know who's seen it, so I'm not going to give away any spoilers. But the characters that were on the second season of Peacemaker were big deals.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were. I mean,
Yeah.
and the thing. So I agree on that one. I
Yeah.
mean, we're more of Marvel. Like that's our go-to. Like especially like the big ones. That's one thing like where I will go to the movie theater. Me and
Yes.
William, we've been doing it since I want to say the first Avenger came out. Like anytime like a major movie came out, like one of those, we would go to the movies and watch it at the movie the night it came out.
Marvel does live action better than DC, but I would say that let's give James Gunn some time to cook, and I think James Gunn's are really going to step that up.
Oh, I can see it. I mean,
Yeah,
like you said with Peacemaker. I mean, he did a
yeah.
good job with that one, and he's doing the Superman or Batman or something like that next, right?
The Batman, yeah,
Yeah. So that right there would be a good one to see when
yeah,
he comes
heck
out with
yeah.
that one.
And another good show that I'm caught up on now. This might not be what you're expecting. Matlock, the new one with Kathy Bates.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
okay.
So good. She is so good.
Really?
Kathy
I've
Bates
been
is
interested.
amazing.
I've been interested. I just haven't really sat down and watched it.
Yes, because the storyline is her daughter uh, passed away from an overdose from opiates,
Hmm.
and she gets a job as a lawyer at the law firm that kind of covered up some research that would have got opiates
Oh,
off the market. So she actually infiltrates the law firm and tries to find the documents, find out who was behind it, and the whole show was just her trying to find out stuff. Her name's different from from the show name. It's something different, but when she goes as the lawyer, she's Maddie Matlock.
Okay.
So it's really a great storyline. I don't know who the director is, but it's better than I thought it was going to be. And there's two seasons. Second season's out now, 6 or 7 episodes so far. But it was a whole lot better than I was expecting. Surprisingly good, really,
Now,
really good.
see, I've done a lot of binge watching lately because I had 2 weeks off for Christmas. So
oh,
and it was
nice, man.
cold. It was cold outside, so I ain't doing nothing outside when it's cold. So we spent a lot of time just hanging out the house and that. I did I watched the Yellow Jackets. Have y'all seen that one yet?
No, I've heard of it though.
That was pretty damn good. I mean, it's you got to pay attention to get into it, like to watch it and stuff like that. But once you do, it's pretty damn good. And then I found out that they're coming out with another season here soon, like in 26. So that was the main reason why I like rewatched everything just to catch up on it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That one is it's what it's about is it's like a high school soccer team and they're in the national championship and they're taking a plane somewhere and they crash land on an island
Oh.
and they're trying to survive, but there's some kind of like spiritual natural thing going on in the island and it's taking them over and
Oh, so it's like
kind
Lord
of
of the Flies meets Lost.
yeah, they kind of have to start eating people to survive
Oh
and
man.
you know
Meets what was the name of that movie where they ate everybody? Um it was a soccer team that crashed in the 90s and they ate like a dead person to survive. I forgot the name of that movie.
I
Oh,
think
I
that's
know
kind of
what
what
you're
it's
talking
based off of.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of based off of something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like I said, it has a bunch of like supernatural shit going on with the woods and
You
this and
know, I mean, that's taken Mike's meat minute to a little extreme.
yeah.
Hey, we're having
But,
human.
but um,
Well, what
but
do you
like
do, Mike? Use a little salt and pepper on it,
right. Well, the main storyline, like, because it goes from like present day to the past. So, like, the present day, there's supposed to be somebody out there blackmailing them about what happened. Like, they swore they would never tell anybody what happened on the island, about them doing this. So now they're kind of getting things like, well, they're getting blackmailed for it. So they're trying to figure out who blackmailed them. But it does like the back scene, like goes back in time and everything else and shows that. So it's kind of like two stories in one.
I tried watching some of that, and I didn't finish it. I remember that now. It's almost like I know what you did last summer
Right.
type preference where it's like somebody knows your deep dark secrets, and we're
Yeah. And
gonna
they're,
we're gonna bring it out to light if you don't comply or whatever the storyline is.
yeah, it's
But that's what
something
it
like
felt like
that.
to me, something like that.
Hmm. So I mean, and like I said, it keeps going back and forth from when they were in the woods to present day, and how I just thought it was interesting. I really dug it. So, but I think that's about it for me on
Cool.
my shows. Between that and Shameless, I watch Shameless too.
Well, I mean, come on. I gotta watch Shameless.
That's a fucking brilliant. That's a I love that show.
I will say Shameless has been the saving grace because growing up, everybody thought I smashed watermelons for a living. But once Shameless came around, it was like perfect.
Yep.
I'm
Very
like, all right.
fun.
I'm like, I rather, and this is how bad like smashing. This is how bad it is. I'd rather be associated with a degenerate family than be associated with somebody who smashes watermelons.
Right?
I don't even know what to say.
No, no problem.
Run in.
Well,
Run in.
And my son Will say hi.
hey,
Get
bud.
out of here, kid. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Let me give me a second, guys.
Are you good?
But so yeah, so that's where we're going out with that one. And then what's next on the list? Next on the list was
We didn't
Mike.
really do Gallagher segment, but now
Yeah,
he's
what's,
Yeah.
what's
Well,
next on
that's
the
kind
list that I didn't get?
yeah, that was it was supposed to be his part next. I'll go ahead and throw in mine, I guess.
Yeah. Are you getting hungry? Mike, what we got on the Mike's Beat Minute this week?
Well, this week, I mentioned, it's been cold here and, you know, nothing better to eat when it's cold than chili, right?
Yes, sir.
So I know I've talked about one time before about doing like an over the top chili. And so you want to hear that back episode, watch it, episode 78, I think it was. But this one I'm going to do, it's almost the same concept, but it's going to be like a over the top smoked chicken taco soup.
Okay.
Okay, so taco soup kind of has a lot of the same things as chili. You want some of your chili beans in there. You want to add in your ranch beans in there. You want to add in, a thing of kidney beans. Then you throw in a pack of ranch seasoning. Now, and then, your stewed tomatoes, chili ready tomatoes, tomato sauce. Put all that in the pan in the bottom. Now, for your chicken, you want to get yourself a whole chicken on this one. But before you do that, you need to get 4 sticks of butter and melt it. When you get that melted butter, you want to add in a pack of taco seasoning, a pack of chili seasoning, ranch seasoning, and you can do some kind of chicken rub on there if you want. You melt the butter, put the seasoning in, whisk it in there, and you want to take the butter and put it back in the freezer. That way it gets hard again. Take your chicken, once it gets hard, you want to take your chicken, rub that butter on it, and take the rest of the butter and stuff it inside the chicken. That way it's inside there. You can put some lime in there if you want, put some onions inside there, peppers, red pepper, yellow pepper, whatever peppers you want. Stuff everything inside there with the butter, and you put it on the smoker at 250, put it on top, and let it cook for about 5 hours. And what it's going to do is when it's cooking, it's melting that butter into the chicken, going through the chicken, and then all the juices and everything from the chicken is coming down into the pan with the chili stuff in it. You cook that until your chicken gets to 165, 170. You pull it off, you shred it up, throw it inside the fixing mix, and you're ready to go.
So how do you know when your chicken gets hard?
When it gets to 165.
That's when it gets hard?
Oh, nobody said anything about it getting hard.
Oh, like you said when your chicken gets hard.
No, when the chicken gets done.
Oh, I was wondering how chickens get hard. I was just asking for a friend.
National Geographic episode all of a sudden.
No, I said when your butter gets hard.
Oh, the butter. Oh,
You melt the butter, mix your seasonings in the butter, and then you put it back in the freezer and let the butter get hard.
oh, that you said when the chicken gets hard.
No, your butter.
That makes more sense.
Then you put
Okay.
the hard butter inside the chicken.
That's
So when it's
my-
cooking, it's
my
melting.
bad. My
but
bad, guys.
melting
My
going
bad.
through the chicken. And then you got all the seasonings and everything else inside the butter, so it's kind of going through the chicken at the same time.
That's my fault. I thought you said chicken gets hard.
Jesus.
Just curious how that happened.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Professional podcast. So since we are a professional podcast, Gallagher, we skipped over your segment.
That's okay.
My minute.
I had some technical difficulties with two little humans who are still bickering
I'm,
upstairs, by the way.
I'm telling you, duct tape.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm officially going to take that advice. But so as my boy Pat McAfee says, sorry about
Yeah.
that.
I love McAfee show, man. Love it.
So um I don't think I'm going to deep dive into it right now just because I know we're running a little low on time and my kids are nuts. So what my segment is going to be is, so about a year ago, I started telling you guys yesterday, about a year ago, unfortunately, I lost my job at Progressive, and I was in a situation where, I couldn't find a new one. Had difficulty kind of making bills and stuff like that. So I started working for the Lowe's, the local Lowe's in my town. And it's really changed my life around. And, talk about showing up. One of the things that I made sure I did when I started working there was just be the best Mike I could be. And the money's going to come and it's tough, but I can still pay my bills. But professionally, it's going to sound weird. I've never been happier. I love the people I work with. I'm given a lot of responsibility. And a lot of it is just because just staying positive. And, I will give credit to Chris Van Vliet, who I think we all love. And I will give credit to our unseen 17, Mr. John Cena. Listening to those guys and listening to the way they look at their lives and how they define success and how they define each day really pushed me. So I'll give you two quotes to kind of leave you with these. So the first one is from Chris Van Vliet. And one of the things that he said was, if you replace your expectations for appreciation, you will get along a lot better with humans. And here's an example. If you expect people to do something for you and they don't know that your expectations are there, well, then you're going to be mad. But if you appreciate what they do for you, you'd be surprised how long way that goes. And then the second quote that I will give you is from our Mr. Unseen 17 is win the sunset. And what win the sunset means is, yeah, you might have a crap day, but what did you learn from it? And how can you be better tomorrow? Thank you for letting me share, gentlemen.
Yes, that's perfect. And it's all true too. I mean, that's how I look at it. I don't wake up every day perk happy, hey, I'm going to work, but I don't hate my job.
No. And
you can't hate your job. I do like my job. I mean, yeah, we have rough days and everything, but I see it like if you're waking up every day regretting going to work, you don't need that job, no matter what it is. I mean, there's no reason for it. It's right there, all that negative from that job, it's going to bring you right back home. And you can't have that. So,
and what I try to do is I look at it from a point of view is, what? I don't got to go to work. I get to go to work.
Right.
I don't got to get my kids from school. I get to go see my kids and hang out with them. And I think if you look at it from that point of view, I think you kind of mindset changes. And again, like every day I drive to work and I say, what Mike do you want to be today? Are you going to be the cranky Mike who's tired, who's hungry, or are you going to be the Mike that's going to put a smile on somebody's face?
Yes. You got to do something. I mean, I seen a thing, somebody told me one time, or I might have seen it on Facebook or something like that, where it was a story, about there was a plumber at some lady's house doing some work, and she was like the last job was late at night. He came over, help her do her job, went to get in his car or van to leave, and his van broke down. So she gave him a ride home. He said, I'll be back in the morning to get my van, whatever. So she came right home, and she said they pulled in the driveway. He got out of the car, said thank you, walked up to a tree, pulled a leaf and rubbed a leaf on the tree, and then walked inside. And the next day, she asked him about the tree. She said, why'd you just walk up that tree and rub it? He said, I took all my bad from my day today, rubbed it on that tree, and I'm going to go in my house with my kids as happy as I can be.
That's great.
Yeah, and that's something I do. I get off of work and sometimes I get to run to the store and stuff if I have to or whatever, and I'm waiting on the kids on the bus. I get about 5 minutes that I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting in the car, listening to radio, doing something just by myself, decompress, just kind of let out. So especially on the bad day, just let it out. That way, when they get off the bus, get in the car, and boom, we're having a good day. Rest of this day, we're going to make it work. I tell them the same thing. As soon if they had a bad day at school, let's go home. I said, it's okay. We'll go home. We'll do it. But once we go inside, it's us. This ain't nobody else. We're family. We deal with this together. We're going to have a good day. And that's kind of how we do it.
That's great. And it's an important message to send them because not every day is going to be good. There's going to be a lot of bad days. Not a lot, but there'll be bad days. But I try to tell, I'm a big believer in the 80-20 rule and generally every aspect of life. That I'll say 80% of our life we'll have good days, but there will be that 20% where it's going to be challenging. It's who you are in that 20% that defines who you're going to be.
Yes.
Are you gonna push forward? Are you gonna show up?
Yep.
If you're having the worst day in the world, are you still gonna show up for somebody else? And I work with, as I'm sure all you guys do, I work with a good amount of people anywhere from their early 20s until their mid 70s. We have a lot of retirees who work at Lowe's maybe 10, 15 hours a week. And a lot of the younger people, I don't push my agenda or I don't push anything on them. But like if they're having a day, I kind of drop some, 40-year-old wisdom on them.
Right.
And, one of the things I really, especially in customer service, one of the things I really like to say is meet people where they are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't try, if somebody's upset, just let them be upset. Talk to them. And, if that's what's bothering them, then be there for them.
Right.
Yeah.
And that works. I mean, that makes it better as service too. I mean,
absolutely. Because it's a human aspect.
Right. I mean, what are you going to do? Be a jerk back to them? Yeah, they're mad. They're pissed off because of whatever reason. And sometimes they might have they might be right for that reason, whatever it is. And, and it's bad for, the people behind the counter that have to deal with that, especially when they had nothing to do with it.
Right.
They're just there doing their job.
But I think if you don't make it about yourself, and I think, people in general, I want to say, I'll say the word selfish for lack of a better term. And what I mean by that is a lot of people think the world revolves around us, right? Of course, I've been guilty of it. I still am guilty of it. But when people start realizing the world doesn't revolve around them and that if you actually care and look at others, it's amazing what just listening to somebody can do for somebody's day.
Right.
Not trying to fix them, just listen.
As a manager at a grocery store, dealing with customers when they have complaints and stuff, sometimes that's what you need. Just like let them talk, let them do their spiel. And half the time they may start angry, but sometimes by the time that they're done, they're kind of calmed down a little bit. But if you start combating them when they're like still high tense, it's just going to be terrible. But sometimes you just need to let them like, all right, what is the issue? Tell me what it is. Well, and then at the end of it, it's like, I know you guys are doing your best. Like, kind of just let them speak, get it all out. And then, let's move forward to a solution.
We want to be heard. We want to be acknowledged, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of times that's what they want. They just want to be heard.
Yeah.
You want to know that they are being heard.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. I mean, and that's even like with me and my job, like, I'm not like a manager per se, but I'm like what you call a leader, in there. And it's like, there's certain things that need to be done. Well, like my boss is one of the managers, his boss is the main manager. His boss is, the CEO, the owner, whatever. It's like when the CEO or whoever it is, when they're wanting something done, they go to that person and then he goes to the next person, and it goes down there. And I'm right there. And then I got my people. I'm like, when this ain't getting done, I got this person yelling at me. Why ain't this? He's not yelling at you guys that are not doing it. I'm doing mine by making sure you guys are doing it. I said, and that's how it goes. I said, so even though I'm getting yelled at about it, I'm not going to sit here and yell at you guys. I'm going to sit and talk to you, see what we can do. How can we make this work?
Yeah.
And that's how I try with them. Like, how can I help you make sure you can get your job done? So that way I'm getting my job done by getting everything done.
Yep.
And that's just how you got to work it. And I got a great crew and everybody has their days, and they see it and they bust their ass for me. I give them that. Like every time right there, they bust their ass for me.
It's a family. You got a family.
That's what it is. And that's what they said, even the ones like, before it was me doing it, that You know, the other person, all he would do is yell and scream and everything else. He's like, if we're behind and you don't, he's like, you jump in there and you do the work yourself. Like, you know, he's like, that right there, he's seeing you jump in there because this person's behind. You jump in and do that work to help them get caught up or do this. That right there shows you the respect. You're not just yelling at us to do it, you're helping us do it.
Right. And then you know what's going to happen. Those guys are going to walk through a wall for you.
Yeah, and they do every time. If I need something, I mean, that's my, like, I got my crew.
Yeah.
99% of the time, when we need something done, like my boss will come to me and say, okay, get your guys and this is what I need done. And it gets done. Like they know it gets, and I can get it done. And there's times where it don't, where it's like, you're asking me to do the impossible. And I am right there at trying to get it done. Like I'm so close, you know, but you know, we do what we do. Like I said, it's just how you treat the people. That's all it's about.
It is.
You mentioned like it's a brotherhood. It's like with wrestling too. Every locker room I'm in it's like a brotherhood.
Right.
I mean, not everybody's going to be happy. I mean, not everybody's going to be happy with the position they're on the card. They may not like a certain finish that they're going to go through. They might not like how it happens or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, we all know that we can lean on each other, and we're all there for the same reason, and we're all there to help each other up, and we're all there to get the job done. You know, we're all there to put the show on. So as a referee, I'm there to do my spot and my 2 or 3 matches I have for the night. You know, you got the promoter, GM, announcer. We all got a job.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're all there for the same reason. So you might as well, you know, be happy about it, be in a good mood about it, because it just makes everything easier. Yeah. And at the end of the day, we're all a big family. It's like a brotherhood. So,
yep, and that's right. And you know, what I take out of this is when I first started there, I've been there for about 11 years now. I've been there, and when I first started, when I first moved to Georgia, me and William moved up here, and I was there. It was like my second or third day, and it was just me, single parent of, you know, just William. And he was at the babysitter's, but he was real sick. He was, you know, getting sick and everything else, and I had to go pick him up. So I told my boss, look, I know this is only my second day, but my son's sick. Like I don't know I have to go and get him. It's just me. Like I don't have nobody else or anything like that. And he came up to me, he's like, you know what this is? And we reach over, and what I do is we make yarn. So we have cotton, bales of cotton, making in yarn, just different steps. We reach over, we grab a piece of the cotton, said, this is cotton, and it will be here when you get here tomorrow. He's like, that's what we do. He's like, we make it work. We're a big plant. We do it. He's like, you go take care of your family. Your family's the number one thing out of everything. You know, and I kind of sit like that. Like, you know, these people, you know, one has, you know, a son, you know, a younger son. So it's like, there's days where she has to leave early or can't come in or do this or do that. It's like, you got to take care of your family. That's the most important thing. Your family's your family. This job, you'll be here when you get back. We'll make it work. I make it work with, like, when they have a problem like that, and I think that's another reason why they will bust their ass for me, is because when they have a problem with that, I step up and I help them make sure that they're not getting backed up. Their job's not done. So that way, when they do come back, they're so far behind, or it's like, hey, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You know, so I always try to do that for them.
And it's picking each other up, right?
Yes. I mean, always.
It's picking each other up and just knowing that if you're not around, somebody's got your back. And when they're not around, somebody's got your back. It's, again, like that's something about Lowe's that I haven't had in the professional world in almost 15 years, because the jobs that I've had, I'm not going to list them all, but overall, I will say the general feeling was always like, no, like it's you, and like, screw you if you can't do it. Right. But with Lowe's, we really work as a team environment. We really pick each other up, and you know, we don't get on each other for our shortcomings, but instead we ask, how can we help? How can we make you better? How can we make this better? How can we make this better for everybody?
And that's what you got to do with life. You know?
Absolutely.
Everybody. It doesn't have to be the person you're working with. It could be your next door neighbor, or it could be the person blocking you in the middle of the aisle at Walmart, you know, and won't let you buy, you know?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know? Or the person in front of you in the meat aisle that's trying to get their deli meat, you know? We know that person behind you might be mad, you know? But just, you know,
a little grace goes a long way.
Yes.
And you never know what somebody's going through. It could be the worst day of their life, and maybe they're in the middle of the aisle because they're just flustered because their kid just died.
Mhm. Never
So
know. Be kind. That's great wisdom.
in the end, only kindness matters.
That's right.
Great song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All
Well, how far are you gonna wrap her up?
Oh, you don't want to run it back?
right.
No,
Say that
this,
again?
Run it
this is the point where I'm told, hey, let's take it home.
back. All right. Tell them fuckers to go home.
Take it home. Well, I've heard, yeah. I've heard that a lot.
Well, I guess that's wrestling and that's life. That's the kick out crew, man. It's a great feels good to be back in the swing of things. Obviously, had a fun dry run last night and glad this one was recorded tonight. But and the crew is going or growing, but it's not like anybody's being replaced or anything. It's just that who's available? Let's record. So there will be a rotating cast. Hell, I may not even, I'm not going to be on all of them. I haven't been on all of them in the past. Fuck off, Adam. So, everybody's missed stuff here and there, because we got life. Life happens, you know. But the only way life can happen is if you get pinned down, baby, you better throw that shoulder and kick out it too, you know, because we can't see the blessings of tomorrow if we don't make it through today. You know what I mean? And we need to learn from our yesterdays. Everything's always in full circle. Everything's always a cycle. And if you're having a bad cycle, try to break it. Do what you need to do. If you need help, get help because life's better with you in it for sure. So that being said, when life gets you down, you kick out it too, because that's what we do, and that's what you do on your show, the Kickout Crew. So I guess we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
We're back.